help your kid if he's not able to solve this question. You know, most of the children are not able to simplify this algebraic expression. And in this case, your child may have challenges in simplifying this, and you may not understand why, because the child may be lacking the fundamental. So first introduce the child to simple fractions. 1 over 2, let's say 1 over 2 plus 2 over 3. You know, the child can remember this, what he did in the basic school or in the lower level. And you should remember that you can help the child to remember the factors. Now, in simple terms, you can use the butterfly method. Now, the butterfly method, you just draw a line, multiply 2 by 3, you get 6. That gives you the LCM, or possible number where 2 and 3 can divide perfectly. Then you cross this side. That's 2 times 3. Then you write the answer down here. 2 times 2 give you 4, plus 3 times 1. That will also give you 3. And so when you simplify, 3 plus 4 will give you 7 over 6. So with this idea, the child can remember that in this case, we can simplify expressions like that. In other case, the child can also be helped with this way. LCM, if the child remembers the LCM is 6. 2 can go into 6 as 3. 3 times 1, 3. Then 3 will go into 2. 3 will go into 6. You got 2. 2 times 2 will give you 4. And that also gives you the same answer. After helping the child, progress to another level where you introduce letters or variables in the expression. So let's look at this one. 2 over 3b plus, let's say, 4 over 2c. In this case, as I explained to you, let the child multiply the base. So let's have 3 times 3 will give you 6. B times C will give you BC. Then you cross multiply. 3b times 4. So we have 3b times 4 will give you 12b. And then the other opposite crossing, you have 2c times 2 will give you 4c. Mind you, let the person or the student understand that when you have different variables, it is not possible to add them. So your answer is left in this case. Now I realize that there's a difference between 4c plus 12b and then 6bc. Help the child to perceive and understand this concept before you move on to any other example. Let's look at the last example. Let's assume you have 2c over b plus 3b over c. Now the child should be able to remind or remember to do this. Multiply b times c. That's b times c give you bc. Please let the child understand that b times c is bc, not b plus c. And then you cross multiply. So b times 3b will give you b, so b squared. So 3b squared plus, you cross multiply, 2c plus c will give you 2c squared. Likewise, the variables are different, so you can't add them together. So this left you as your answer in terms of that. Now let's come back. Since the child is able to understand this concept, you realize that the child, when it comes to this level, let the child understand that each expression at the top is similar to what is here, and all of them are moving together. In that case, you can rewrite them and put them into brackets. So 2a plus 4b in one bracket all over 3 plus you can expand. Help the child to be able to expand this expression. Expansion, you have 2 times a plus b. So a times 2 times a is 2a plus 2 times b is 2b. Similarly, 3 times c is 3c, and then 3 times, that's minus here, 3 times b is 3b. Then you put it in a bracket. Now when you do this, the child now able to perceive and look at this and realize that it's similar. So the child can now have the LCM. 3 times 2 will give you 6. Then the child will multiply it crossly. So 3 times this will give you 3. Let's multiply 3c minus 3b. And then 2 times this bracket will also be 2 times 2a plus 4b. Then your addition sign. Now, in this case, help your child to remember how to expand. As we did here, 2 times 4a will give you 2 times 2a will give you 4a plus 2 times 4b will give you 8b plus 3 times 3c will give you 3 times 3 is 9c. Then the minus sign. 3 times 3b will give you 9b all over 6. Remember, the child can remember that there is something that we can do by grouping of items. So the b's will come to one side. So 8b minus 9b plus 4a plus 9c all over 6. So 8b minus 9b will give you minus b plus 4a plus 9c all over 6. I believe that this concept will help your child to understand simple algebraic expression. Please watch, subscribe, so that I'll have more updates, more challenges that kids will not be able to do, and the way to go about it. Have a nice day.